In tutorial 3rd, we are going to cover the sketch toolbar. So today we'll cover the following topics basically, or also can say commands. First is, which we are going to cover, is grid. Next is snap to point, and then construction geometries or construction standard elements, then geometrical constraint, and finally dimensional constraints. So these are all topics which we are going to observe today. Now let's launch the CATIA V5 and see the changes on these commands. See these commands one by one. So here I'm going to take Sketcher workbench and give it a name of sketch toolbar, because we are going to take a look on the sketch toolbar. Click OK button. Take a sketch on this front plane, which is the YZ plane, and now let's drag down the sketch toolbar. This is our sketch toolbar, in which first command is grid. Grid view is used to work on a graphical sheet interface. So this grid view basically provides the graphical interface, as you can see, like we are working on a graph paper. Next command is snap to point. Allows user to snap the points of the grid. We can snap, as you can see, my mouse cursor is checked on each corner point of these grids, and if I unselect this, so my mouse is free, and again it's snapping the corner points of the rectangular grids. So this is the basic use of our snap to a point, as I made a rectangle. So this snap point enhances the accuracy. Now let's a rectangle which is free-ended made, and a circle. Now let's make a line. These are 3 objects made, and I want to convert these into a construction geometry. So just click on the object or select the object and click on the construction geometries to be on, and this rectangle has been converted into a construction geometry. Likewise, we can convert the line and circle into construction geometry. Just click on this. So this is. Next is geometrical constraint. If this geometrical constraint is switched on, and we are giving the values on this toolbar, like starting point and ending point of the line to be at particular coordinates. So we can see here we have the geometrical constraints. Now let's again make the line by switching on this geometrical constraint, starting point and then ending point to be at 20,0. So this H is showing that our line is a horizontal line, and which is of course a geometrical constraint. Next is dimensional constraint. You will better understand. Let's switch on the dimensional constraint and take a rectangle whose first point is at 0,0 and second point to be at 10,20. So here we have all the geometrical constraints, like what is vertical and horizontal, which was the first command, geometrical constraint, and secondly we have dimensional constraints. So these are dimensional constraints automatically added if these are switched on, these 2 buttons. Likewise, we can define on the circle also, give it center of circle 0,0 and radius to be at 20. So here we have the center at the origin point 0,0 and radius at 20. So this is the use of these two buttons, geometrical constraint and dimensional constraint. Here I'm going to I'm concluding this video tutorial 3, and thanks for watching video tutorials from CAD desk head office. CAD desk head office. CAD desk. Thank you.